alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Toronto Raptors. It's Booker on the wing. No good from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Lowry. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the dunk by Leonard.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Stoudemire. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Tough play that time by Stoudemire, taking the hit, but staying right with it and still getting the shot off.
And so he hits both. About a minute played here so far in the first. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Leonard outside. Pass to Bosh. Yep, that one goes.
And you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball and he'll find a way to score.
Here's Chambers, defended by DeRozan.
Raptors foul. Chris Bosh. That's his second personal foul. Second.
Lowry with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Pass to Marion. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
DeRozan into the lane. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Booker. Pass to Chambers. Takes a three. Buries it from three.
3 points.
There's the range Chambers possesses. Defenses have to guard him better than this.
Here's Bosh. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Lowry. 11 feet out. They get the rebound. Bosh. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Bosh, such a huge contributor. Comes up big in so many moments.
At the line for Toronto.
The first free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. That one misses. The Suns trailing.
2 minutes left.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Substitution for your
Here's Nash. That's to Stoudemire. Over DeRozan.
I love the fact that Davis is such a good active defender, takes care of business on both ends. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Marion. Outside for Booker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And Davis slams it home.
Boy, a great dunker. Davis showing off his unique talents there.
Now here's Booker. No points so far. Here's Chambers.
Toronto foul.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Toronto making a switch here. Power it home!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Defense tries to get physical with Chambers, but he stays focused and strong and draws the foul.
Both good from the line that time. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Sinks the tray.
The Matrix, Mario.
Here's Stoudemire. No made baskets yet. Pass to Davis. To the left side wing. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. Here's McGrady. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Raptors leading by 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Chambers. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Assist goes to
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Nash. Here's Chambers. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Marion. Lets the 3 fly.
the Matrix,
And the Suns get another 3.
That unique looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
Here's Davis. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's in there. Davis with the assist. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Marion. Stoudemire. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless on the boards. Amari is the first guy you've got to box out.
Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns leading. Pass to Stoudemire. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And he jams it home with authority.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
Stoudemire. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Nash. Ooh, poked away. Here's Stoudemire. Booker for three. Marion misses. Raptors trail by 3. Siakam outside. Now here's Davis. He has 6. Rebound by Stoudemire.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Booker for 3. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Here's Davis. .46 seconds left in the second period. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McGrady's got 6 points.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
To the inside. Pass to Chambers. Suns keep it alive. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tries again. Rejected by Siakam. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Phoenix with it. 6-point game. They get it back. Here's Stoudemire. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stoudemire's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Lowry outside. Going inside. Carter.
A very effective outside shooter.
The Suns lead by 5. Here's Stoudemire. The rebound by Bosch. And it's Toronto's ball. Pass to McGrady. And he dunks it down.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. The lead is 2. Pass to Stoudemire. Outside for Davis. From outside, off the mark. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
To the right side. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Carter on the wing. And Leonard powers it down.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Here's Stoudemire. They can't stop the run with that one. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Gosh, no good. Here's Marley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard, left side. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Round. Pass to McGrady. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. It's deflected.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Johnson. Outside for Davis. Misses the jumper. Here's McGrady. Pass to Carter. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Bosch. They swipe it. .127 left in the third. Here's Stoudemire. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns miss again. On offense, here come the Raptors. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Outside Carter. Pass to Leonard. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Out to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He had the right idea, just couldn't.
52 seconds left in the third. DeRozan with the bucket.
Just so good finishing around the goal. Lamar is tremendous in the paint.
Three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Bargnani. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Stoudemire. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Booker. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns trail by 4. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Stoudemire is such an explosive scorer at his position.
Takes it inside. Pass to Bargnani. Here's Stoudemire. Kicks it out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Can't get it to fall. To the middle. To tie it up. Here's Marion. Here's Nash. To the wing, right side. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Marion. Here's Nash. Defended by DeRozan. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah.
Here's Stoudemire. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. Here's Stoudemire. Inside. Carter can't get it to go. Suns trail by 5. And here's Booker. For 3. Deflected. Going all the way to the rack. On up the court. Here's Bosch. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosh finishing with purpose.
Pass to Booker. From 13. Offensive rebound.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Stoudemire. Buries it down low.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Nash. The 3 is up. The rebound by Carter.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Nash. That's to Stoudemire. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Assisted.
Hey, this is a fundamental part of Stoudemire's game, putting his size to work inside to get the shot he wants in the paint area.
Davis. The layup off target. To the paint. Here's Marion. And that one is stuffed right through.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Pass to Chambers. Lots of room. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Outside Davis. Now here's Carter. Leonard, left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
Here's Nash. Out to the right wing. And the basket by Stoudemire.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Davis slams it home.
Boy, Davis finding a way to come through in a big spot right there. Outstanding poise from AD.
And the basket by Nash.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Davis. Oh, swiped away. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Nash. Here's Chambers. Cash. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Stoudemire. Down low. Can't cash it in. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Big time for defense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Calls timeout. For three, Booker. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Nash. To take the lead. Here's Chambers. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Toronto trailing. Carter with it. Here's McGrady. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Nash. Pass to Chambers. Here's Nash. He's checked by Carter. 4 on the clock. Here's Chambers. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
You know, Marion is an energizer. Constant energy and motion. Somebody who hits the glass with reckless abandon.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now.
Lillard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Here's Nash. Pass to Marion. And stolen by Leonard. Here's McGrady. Leonard outside. Knocked loose. And the Suns pushing it up now.
Oh, I like seeing Marion operate in the open court now. He's a sprinter who has amazing quickness and knows how to make it happen in transition.
Pass to Davis. Here's Bosch. Yep, that one's good.
Bosch is who you turn to when the game's on the line. What a clutch performance.
Here's Marion. 3-pointer off the mark. 54 seconds left to play in overtime. He connects! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moment. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Oh my, turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
What an offensive force Stoudemire can be.
Steve Nash.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Davis can't hit. So it's Phoenix now. 4-point game. For 3, Booker.
Devin
Counted
Booker.
from distance.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
McGrady. And no good. The dry spell continues.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
So Phoenix wins it. They escape with the W, even though they need...